Lala is back, and I'm glad that he is.
NERDSoul.
Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? That is right. We are here once again for On Screen. We're playing a little bit of catch up with, of course, the main man representing Freeland, Black Lightning. And this episode gave us a lot of what we wanted, and I'm gonna keep it real short for you guys because I'm ready to move on to that new joint. But I have to talk about Lala. We still don't know exactly how he came back, but one thing we do know is that he is getting right back to his old tricks. Let me pose this to you at home right now. If you had a second chance at life, and you know the life that you were leading led you down a path to getting choked out in a cell in the middle of the night, would you pick up the same life that you left? Or would you, like, if I was brought back and I remember that the life that I led me to getting choked out in the cell in the middle of the night, I would move, I would be like in witness protection or something. I would move to like Montana, change my name to James or something, and I just live a whole new life. I'd be in like Oklahoma or something, just living it up. I'd be wearing suspenders and stuff and just kicking it. I would not be trying to get back into the game, B. Like, if Tobias sees you, what you think he gonna do? You think he gonna be like, oh, well, I'm glad you back? You know what I'm saying? No, he gonna be like, I got to kill this kid. So really, I don't know what is on his mind, but I do like that he's kind of plagued or haunted by those who he has wronged. In this case, most notably LaWanda. But let's get on to the training, which I think is dope too. And we left off with Jefferson being like, hey, I'm gonna train you. You need someone to kind of like guide you. I didn't have that. I want to make sure that you have it. And it's cool seeing them fighting and throwing the simulations and making sure that she's able to tell who is friend or foe when she's out in the field. Along with the discussion of just being a hero, being out there, making sure that you're safe, making sure that the people around you are safe. And that came into like, a real situation when they were out there waiting for that dude to come and pick up the dead body when she had to save her dad. And it was a nice kind of bonding moment because when he came home, he was all excited, like, yo, she saved me. And wife / ex-wife, she won't feel it too much, but I do like his enthusiasm. I like that he's excited about it and she's excited about it too. It's not, we don't have a hero who's like, well, I guess I just have to be a hero. You have two people that are excited about the weight of the world or the weight on their shoulders of trying to rejuvenate, trying to revitalize, trying to fix or save their community. And I think it's dope. Now, before I hit the break, I do want to talk really quick about the Freeland experiment. I just think this is another nice way that, the Achilles are weaving in historical, experimentation on Black people mostly, and people of color as well, but mostly Black people, especially in impoverished areas, into their storyline. And once again, I think this is something that you would normally never see in, something on the CW. It's still crazy to me that this is on the CW. It doesn't feel like a CW show because of the way it's done. But I do like the attitude towards the Freeland experiment, how it's been perceived, how it was pulled off, and how it's been, kind of silenced basically throughout the years. And unfortunately, it's the reason why Anissa's grandfather and Jefferson's dad is no longer with us. But I do like the weaving into that because they could have just said green light or powers just came. But I like these small breadcrumbs that we're getting of that. Also the breadcrumbs that we're getting of the police department as well. Now we're gonna move on to what I think is the biggest deal of all of this that we've been leading up. I've been asking the questions. You've been asking the questions. I believe like Blurtish or whoever on Twitter was asking these questions as well, which is of course your boy Gamby. But first, KURO Brand is going to help us pay them bills. Oh, yeah, that's right. Check that link below, KUROBrand.com. Hats, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. And once you find something you like, cop it. So, Gamby. Boy, whoo. Finally, we find out what your deal is. And honestly, I'm not mad at what happened. I'm mad that he didn't say anything. Like, if you look in hindsight, if he would have came clean to Jefferson Pierce right after Jefferson's pops died, I don't think we'd have this beef. I don't think we'd have this conflict that we have between them. But unfortunately, when you keep something from someone and then it kind of snowballs, then you got to tell another lie, then you got to tell another lie, then you got to hide this piece and omit that. And next thing you know, how old is Anissa? Like 20 something. So next thing you know, you're 20 something years down the line and you've been lying to this guy for years because honestly, Gamby by himself, as we've seen, AKA Dark Man, AKA, like covert agent, he probably could have put an end to this a long time ago. I mean, he knows Tobias where he's at. He knows Lady Eve where she's at. I mean, he probably could have put an end to this a long time ago. And it in a way sort of makes him complicit. But I also feel for him because when you're in a situation like that, you don't know exactly how to bring it up. What was you supposed to be like? Hey, Jefferson, no, your dad died, but I'm kind of tangentially related to it. So in that case, I do feel for him. But dude, like you got to come clean as soon as possible because if you don't, you're gonna have this problem where him and Jefferson and Lynn are at odds. Rightfully so, because Jefferson, how can he trust Gamby now? And Gamby's gonna have to earn that trust back, and there's probably gonna be a long road. Now, my next question to you guys is, what do you think about Jen? Do you think she's gonna fight crime too? I mean, of course, this is the show. We know sooner or later she will, but what do you think her journey will be? Do you think she'll be as gung-ho as Anissa? Do you think she'll be as accomplished as Anissa? Do you think she'll have to stumble more? Like, Anissa's kind of taken to it pretty well. Do you think she'll stumble? Do you think she'll be more of a protege? How do you think she's gonna work out with her power? So guys, holla at me. I'm gonna holla at you. Down in them comments, let's talk Black Lightning. It don't matter whether you wanna talk about Gamby, Jen, Lala, Tobias, and his old shot up self. Holla at me. And before I bounce, I'm gonna tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. And hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. And don't forget to get one for them players. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that NERDSoul. That's right, there's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, just because you burn up a cell phone doesn't mean that you're a superhero. At least not just yet. Peace.